Back. Let's update everything. Let me try and get everything set up quick. Cool. Cool. Oh, I can add tags. Let viewers know your stream was previously recorded. Oh, it's not a rerun.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in
All right. Interesting how that works. Let's get this next live set up.
just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in
All right.
they know we'll burn down the night. Only just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we
What up, Matthew? Yo, Ben. Yes, sir. Always here for the daily dose of cyber on dinner. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see what we're getting into. I haven't done Pswigger in a while, and being that we're doing that huge bug bounty effort tomorrow, I figured it would probably be good to clean up a bit on this. And single quotes escaped. Okay. In the search query tracking functionality where angle brackets and double are HTML encoded and single quotes. Or break out of the JavaScript string and calls the alert function. Okay, let's see where we are right now. The script. Let's see how far that puts us back.
Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything.
And section plus. Search results. So it's getting the same thing. What is our restrictions? Slab contains angle brackets are HTML and single quotes are escaped.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my way to
Solve the slab. Access this.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days.
What up, Gecko?
Sometimes I can't tell if my body
Let's grab this.
I love everything.
Send that to intruder.
Around my room, my world's so bright.
Let's add search right here. What's cheat sheet gonna do? No. We need some escape strategies. Trying to find a good word list. They have to escape. These are just specific. Ooh, this could be good. No. What up, Dottie? be a good one. Bypass strings. These are just. Trying to find a good word list. Brute logic. Let's run that one. I'll keep an eye out. Ooh. That's a 7,000. Let's go to the request. I solved the lab. There's gotta be one of these. Let's. Oh, that worked also. Body on scroll. I need to not encode these. Solved. Oh, that's solved fast. That's it. This is the one that solved it. I'm assuming so. What is this one? Sent to decoder. This one is solved. This is the one. Let's see. Is it though? Or is this the one? Got it, but how? What was the solution? So that your backslash doesn't get escaped. Oh, that's all I had to do. Because it was already... does that execute? Why is that not? Can't see $sign again. What's the $sign? Oh, I have chat coming up on the overlay too. Because we knew that if we just type S, where does our S get injected into? Right here, which is already in script. So honestly, what we could do is just load XSS. JHaddix. Where did we just have the one with no payload box? No. Arsenic? No. No. Nope. Where is... XSS fuzzing? Alert single quote. Well, we know that we need to start with alert 1. We should have just started there and then build out around it. Alert 1. If we look at our XSS notes, / is used as a single line comment. So if we do alert 1, that's why it does that. Then this is just what did that do? Place your input the following payload and inject an alert. Why does that work? Dash. What is that escape character for? I have never seen that. So it uses this to escape? What is that single slash? The dash. What does that escape? Okay, so if I searched him, it's equivalent to this. Dash. What does this do? This is an escape character, but I haven't used this before. Yeah, so this is part of like just secure coding practice. So you can they blacklist or sanitize per se a lot of the escape characters, so you can't use them. But they'll sanitize it by like adding in a backslash. So now this is a single line comment within the var search term, which allows this to execute alone. I don't understand, because this comments this out. This is a single line comment. We can see that is a single line comment, so that comments the rest of that stuff out. I don't understand the dash though. And you only need one. That's so genius, because this is the result and then it triggers alert. Why this dash? See, what does that dash do? That's so important. The solution lab is hidden in the source code, and since solving it resembles a bit of puzzle solving, I think it was a very enjoyable lab. Script var search term here. Document write, image source equals images, tracker gif, search terms, and code search terms right here. Script. During the document write process, all characters are encoded using a code URI component, so XSS won't work from now on. As a solution, we needed to add the XSS payload in the place where here was seeded. First, I discovered which character was encoded. After that, I started solving the puzzle. I completed the variable declaration with single quote, semicolon, into var search terms. I waited for my XSS code to work by adding. However, seeing there's one that left unused to address this, I modified my payload, but still couldn't trigger. While searching for the solution, the idea of using a comment came to my mind, I'm sure. By using this, it would turn the single quote character and the remaining part into a comment, and the problem would be solved. So they started small, which is smart, because the goal was to escape. So if we just add two single quotes, we end up with this. Which is why you need to do that single quote, and that should take care of the first one. Yeah, that takes care of the first one. So if you do that, and then you do alert one single quote, we just need to comment that out. So if we do this, alert one, oh, I only need to do one. Okay, so if I do that. What was the... Oh, because it separates them. Okay, so close it out. And then alert 1 to call it. And then... And the reason that doesn't work there, that's how it goes. Because we had to cut off the... Also, can we do this without that? It's all commented. Why does that not? Oh, because it's still... Yeah. That's a quote for it. That makes sense. Search results for this. Oops. So this takes care of the first part. And then we had semicolon here to have alert 1 execute on its own pretty much script block. And that just comments the rest of it out. So again, it's that to take care of the var search term. New command within script, because we haven't canceled it, so we call alert 1. Then we realize that we have to comment the rest of that stuff out. And we don't even need... You can see we don't even need to actually include this at all, or the second semicolon right here either. So this solution is actually not the most efficient fix. So by using that, which you could, but you can also do it in 3 less characters. 4. Just like that. Interesting. That's actually more efficient than the literal Pswigger solution. It's a character shorter, I believe. Oh, actually... No, it's the same. But instead of using single quote or semicolon here, they use that. And then they just say, comment the rest of this stuff out, doesn't matter. And that also works as well. So it appears that semicolon and dash carry the same role or similar. Either this is new command, semicolon. Dash, I'm thinking, could be new line. Because we can see here. That covers that portion. New command, so that is pretty much like script alert 1 script. We don't even have to include this part of it. It does it for us. And then right here, it just comments the rest of that out. Because technically that shouldn't execute because it's just hanging there. That single quote isn't closed at all. But this is our single quote comment line, so we just eliminate all that. Handle this up here, and it's just for our search terms is now, instead of a string, it's the literal alert one. Pretty cool. And that's only because we figured out the escape patterns. And that was for angle brackets and double our HTML encoded, and single quotes are escaped, which they are escaped, but then we use the escape on itself to escape. Breaks out the JavaScript string and calls the alert function. Cool. Which is pretty cool too that we're more efficient than the write-up on it. Web security, yes, Dantes. It doesn't show me online. It says I'm on. Interesting. Oh, I'm alive. Yeah, it's that lo-fi. Darn right, Gecko. Alright. Stored XSS into one-click event with angle brackets and double quotes, HTML encoded, and single quotes and backslash escaped. Wow, okay. Stored XSS. Maybe in a comment? Oh, is that the on click? Oh, it is. Look at that. Okay. Double quotes are probably gonna be that's how it escapes it, is this. So I almost want to do that. See what that gets me. What up, Dookie? Fuzzin' theory. You just gotta send burp suite payloads at it and see if anything works. Leave a comment. Hacked by Kirasek. Lollipop. Yo, Brumbo, what the? What is this? On the page. Yeah, we gotta see what we're doing with this. Could escape href. It looks like that's what it's gonna actually end up being. I thought it was gonna be the name. But it's actually gonna be in the website. So if we do HTTP single quote. Comment the rest of it out. Let's try that. That looks like it worked. But I can't click on it. Oh. Look at that. S is alone. How did we get S alone? Let's try that. Comment out website. That's not redirecting. We broke it, which is good. But don't we have to break out of this? Which XSS? This is the stored XSS into on-click event with angle brackets and double quotes, HTML encoded, and single quotes, and backslash escaped. That is an awful idea theory unless they're on HackerOne. You should not try any of that stuff unless you have permission to do so. It's a good way to get flagged, and especially if they're running like on an edge network, your IP could get cut off from everything else if you're flagged as a malicious IP. Stored XSS is to on-click, so angle brackets and double quotes are encoded, single quotes and backslash escaped. Okay, so we need to HTTP. Can I just do that? What happens if I just do that? That worked. So on click, it added that backslash. So I need to add another backslash to the single quote. Parenthesis to close it out. I have an idea. Okay. So let's do HTTP. So that'll capture this one. And then we're gonna close it out. And then we're gonna do that. We're gonna say alert 1. Comment the rest out. Damn, that's gotta be close though. Okay, so that covers it. That did work for that one. What should we do on click? HTML encoded characters inside of the values are decoded on runtime. Therefore, something like the following will be valid. The payload is in bold. Maybe that. Oh, I got it. Alert, yes. Nice. What does that look like inside the page source? Since it's stored, that means this is dynamic. What is that? What is Apos? Decoder. Oh, seriously? That's smart. So it's just single quote HTML encoded. Decoded at runtime. It's saying HTTP single quote, that command's closed off. Alert 1 single quote, take care of all this. Okay. So what if we do? And then instead of this, can we just comment that out? Can we make this even smaller? No, I didn't like that one. Why? Why didn't I like that one? Okay, so what about we'll switch it up. That gets closed out. Same as before, closes out. Dash alert 1. What is the dash? Dash single quote. I feel like we can make this shorter. What if we just completely ignore that? Then what? Yeah, that's probably sitting in there not looking good. Yeah. If we did do that, I think we would have to do that. That. No. Something with the HTML encoding. What does it say for this? Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Post a comment with a random alphanumeric string. I cannot speak into the website input, then use Burp Suite to intercept the request. Set it to repeater. Yeah, this is... I don't like this. Observe that the random string in the second repeater tab has been reflected inside onClick. Repeat the process again, but this time modify your input to inject a JavaScript URL that calls alert using the payload. And we bypass that because HTML encodes it, so then it decodes at runtime. Because it's stored, so it doesn't escape the HTML encoded version of the single quote, which is this, which is why this works. You don't even need foo. You don't even need these front slashes either. You can just do dot quote, cuts that off, semicolon, ends the HTTP request. This dash keeps coming in here. I'm not really sure what the dash is on. What is this character? XSS escape. Who's this? What does the dash do? Escape strings for safe insertion to HTML and helps prevent cross-site scripting attacks. SSS escape escapes the following characters to the respective HTML character codes. Escaping less than good enough. I'm having a debate to help prevent XSS through encoding specific characters. Will escaping to that character do the trick? Long answer depends on the context where user data goes. In an attribute, it definitely will not be safe in the body of certain tags, etc. Huh. Have a look at the filter evasion cheat sheet you posted a link to in your question. This would be valid if your app generates the image tag and the source is set by user input. Dynamic sites. You know what would probably be really good at XSS is Net. Net lives on VSC. I bet you could be so good at XSS. No, I use SecList a lot. So I've downloaded quite a few word lists off of the web. /escaped. in the comment functionality. Oh yeah, but not specifically comment, right? It should be email. Where's our success? I believe it was this one. Nope. This one. Yes, that one. Closes out the URL. Challenges alert 1. Closes it out again. Yeah, that's good. I'm curious how other people solved it though. XSS is interesting to me. Did this person do it? Encoded and escaped were mentioned in the title. I don't think it included the section of the two. Encoding involves transforming data into a different format that is safe for transmission or storage in context. In web development and security, encoding is commonly used to ensure that user input does not break the intended structure of data or introduce security vulnerabilities. HTML encoding are replaced with their corresponding HTML entities to prevent them from being interpreted as HTML tags or causing markup injection. URL encoding. Special characters in URLs are replaced with percent encoded representation. Space becomes %20, ampersand becomes that to ensure safe transmission over the web. Escaping involves adding special characters or sequences to data to prevent it from being interpreted in a way that could alter the intended behavior of a system or introduce security vulnerabilities. HTML escaping characters such as greater than, less than, single, double, and ampersand are preceded by a backslash or another character to prevent them from being interpreted as HTML tags or causing injection attacks. Encoding is generally more automated for escaping. Developers need to manually define how each individual character will be replaced or escaped. Sometimes developers miss or forget about certain characters, leading to vulnerabilities. This is why we solved our last lab. Click on your favorite blog, scroll down, click post comment. On click var tracker track. So when the anchor element is clicked, the JavaScript code within the onClick attribute is executed. It creates an object named tracker with a method track, and then calls the track method. Tracker equals track, tracker.track. The site is trying to have a comment section where a user can click on another author's name and they will be taken to the website that the author provided. Not very secure, but okay. If this site was in the real world and we were testing for XSS vulnerabilities, this anchor tag contains 2 spots to check if breaking out is a possibility. href and onClick. href attribute has the website we provided wrapped in double quotes. We can start by trying to add a double quote to the end of our website to see how it is handled. Or the onClick attribute has our website wrapped in single quotes. We are going to start here since the lab title told us this is where our stored XSS will be. Start by focusing on the onClick attribute, as if we do not know where that has been encoded or escaped. Let's test to get a feel how it works. First attempt. Leave another comment. This time, after filling out the whole comment form we got, add a single quote to the end that you provided. Notice in the DOM handled the addition of the single quote apostrophe. The DOM escaped the single quote using a backslash. Escaping our apostrophe with backslash. Now that we see the site is escaping the single quote, we could try escaping the escape with our own backslash, effectively canceling out theirs. The objective here is prematurely terminate the onClick attribute by closing it with a single quote enabling the concatenation of our alert1 function within the attribute. https blah.com plus alert1. Here are our DOM results. Track. That gets closed out. Alert1, and then that should comment the rest out. As expected, our backslash is being escaped as well. Right now, our browser is saying the user wanted that backslash and quote there. This is not part of my code. What if we told the browser, no, this is part of your code. This is where HTML encoding comes in. And apostrophe, the HTML encoded version of the single quote. When it comes to escaping, developers are tasked with manually inputting each individual character they want to escape. Sometimes things are missed. We are only human for now. If we try replacing our single quotes with our HTML encoded equivalent and apostrophe, we can tell the browser that the single quote should be treated as part of its code, allowing JS payload to be interpreted correctly. So he still doesn't explain this at all. If we try replacing our single quotes with our HTML, you can tell the browser. Oh. HTML encoded. If we try replacing our single quotes with our HTML encoded equivalent, we can tell the browser that the single quote should be treated as part of its code, allowing our JavaScript payload to be interpreted correctly. Okay, so that's where encoding comes in handy. It's not bypassing, it's changing the execution. Fill out another form, put it in there. You'll be greeted with a congratulations message that you solved the lab, but to get the alert 1 to pop up, click back to blog, scroll down, see your post. By right-clicking anywhere on the page, you can view page source, so you can view the page source being returned from the server. Closed out. By right-clicking, expecting your name will reveal how the DOM is interpreted or payload. Wow. That's where encoding comes in. Our alert1 function is broken out, is allowed to be interpreted correctly. Okay. What are the dashes doing? This part includes a single quote followed by an attempt to execute. No. Why does alert have dash on either side? Or used to obfuscate the code and evade detection by security filters. These characters can be used to separate the potentially harmful. Is it like a space? Inside JavaScript code. In this case, your input is reflected between here, tags from HTML pages state JS. Huh. We got it. I'd just like to know what that was. There it is. What up, Texas? Howdy. Encoding it made it part of the page. Flab contains reflected. The reflection occurs inside a template string with angle brackets, single and double quotes, HTML encoded, and backticks escaped. Let's see where I show up. You think that'll work? No. Let us send that to intruder. Let's add payload. And don't URL encode. Maybe I should have. Nah. Yeah. Oh, I probably should have. back tick is what is gonna throw me off. That's like that thing. Ooh. Oh! No way. That was from a different lab, but it worked. Why did this work? Seriously? Wow. Back tick. Oh, I didn't even need the other one. Submit a random string in the box. Observe that the random string is reflected inside a JavaScript template string. Replace your input with the following payload. Template. For reflected inside template literals, you can embed JS expressions using this syntax. Unicode encode also works. Didn't like that one. It likes that one though. Because it's a templated. What is a template? Oh boy. Yo, GoPro. Those are free exercise to practice. Exercise made by the same company that owned Burp. Yes, this is Pswigger. I believe, yeah, it is. It's the same company that made Burp Suite. Oh, I want the pro version so bad. Fuck. What is a JavaScript template? JavaScript template, XSS. String templates. Oh, can't you also test for templates to like 7 times 7, and then if it returns 49, you know it's template injection? I'm struggling about what is the best practice on a dynamic JavaScript page. With template string, user template, user. How do we know that was? Shouldn't it call template then? Search message. So is search message a template? Nice looking modern code. Now let's say I add an edit button next to the user, and if you click on this button, a new pop-up opens where the user can edit this data. This pop-up also created by a template. I add pop-up same way. Add event listener, query select all, input for each input. And here we have a problem. Now I can put everything into the input, for example. So what will be the best solution to avoid this? Almost all characters are allowed, literally, including line breaks and other white space characters, meaning that code becomes a lot more readable compared to string literals. For example, the code snippet below is a lot easier to read than the one above. Yeah, that is true. Another benefit of using template literals is that they allow you to use placeholders. Hi, Leroy. Leroy Jenkins. Both the use of placeholders. Code snippet becomes more maintainable because developers can focus on specific placeholder that requires an update without disrupting the overall structure. Template strings can introduce vulnerabilities if used improperly. If user input is not sanitized or escaped before being inserted into a template string, malicious scripts can be injected and executed within the contents of the web page. To begin, you want to input some text into the search to see where the search string is reflected in use of the DOM. If you look within the script tag, notice that the search result is reflected within template literal. So from what we have recently learned about template literals is that the placeholder can evaluate JavaScript expressions. Therefore, a simple payload would be that to solve the tab. Still question where... Huh. Is that on the... Doesn't look like template literals are... Identify template literal XSS. Template literals are encapsulated in backticks instead of normal quotation marks. I asked too many questions. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Texas, because I remember I have seen that before. It was the 7x7 was like the universal tester. Pirating software is like the sketchiest thing you could do, Theory. You don't know what they've injected into it. No, that's not a good idea. People aren't that nice. There's always another motive. Exploiting XSS scripting to steal cookies. Run it. I'm gonna grab something to eat. I think it's like 500. $4.50 and 1 cent. Favorite payload is source image on air fetch attacker IP attacker port dot cookie. Yeah, why the 1 cent? It's not even a cent. It's a fraction of a penny. It's one. What? It's a tenth of a penny. Yeah. Literally a tenth of a penny. Unlimited concurrent scans, unlimited apps, unlimited users. The world's #1 pen test toolkit. Find 7 issues you care about in 10 minutes or less. Catch security issues before they become painful. Burt Pro would be pretty cool. Slab contains XSS in the blog comments function. A simulated victim user views all comments after they are posted. Install this lag, exploit the vulnerability to exfiltrate the victim's session cookie. Then use this cookie to impersonate the victim. Where are we going to steal this from? Let's just start dropping these in here. Ooh, it could be email. And it's stored. It does a lot of automatic recon when you have the pro version, but I still think you need to do a lot of the manual stuff, right? The biggest thing is doing bug bounty hunting. You can actually save sessions in pro. So when you don't have pro and you do bug bounty, you lose everything as soon as you close your VM or restart or the application closes down. So Zap does do a lot. I agree. Yes. I do like Zap. Stored XSS in the blog comments function. A simulated victim user views all comments after they're posted. A simulated victim user views all comments. So it needs to be like an on load. Yeah, it's an annual subscription. Let's just run Tor. I don't want to start throwing out my... If I run Tor on CLI, does that give me a new IP? VPN for this. I'm gonna skip this one for now. Yo, Hussein. Yes, sir. Alternatives for Ngrok. Let's do some research. Ngrok is Ngrok is a networking ingress platform aimed at software devs. One way to do this using traditional VPN, you grant user access to resources. Ngrok takes a different approach. It's a tunneling protocol. Specifies internal endpoints that use HTTP, TLS, or TCP to the outside world. This approach has several benefits. First, you can provide access to specific internal endpoints instead of granting users access to your entire network. Minimal config. Ngrok doesn't support end-to-end encryption. Secure connections terminate at ngrok.com. You can enable this using what Ngrok called zero-knowledge TLS. However, this requires obtaining and supplying Ngrok with a cert for your domain. Additionally, none of the Ngrok source code is open source. Freemium. Local tunnel open source self-host solution, hosting a local resource externally. So use local tunnel, install using the npm command. I've heard about Boring Proxy. Boring Proxy is cross-platform Linux, Windows, Mac, ARM, supports a number of features, end-to-end encryption. Oh, and it uses Let's Encrypt. Awesome. Configuring less options, local web UI for tunnel management. Boring Proxy ships as a single executable containing everything you need to create tunnels. After instantating the server, you can connect to its web interface to create tunnel users and access tokens. Boring Proxy requires you to run your own server, which might be a showstopper for many teams. Also, it only provides basic auth password support. Cloudflare tunnel. Tailscale. Cloudflare tunnel. Customers who want a solution with better support. Interesting. Boring Proxy. If you have a self-hosted web service running on a private network, Boring Proxy aims to provide the easiest way to securely expose that server to the internet so you can access it from anywhere. Wow, this looks pretty nice. Still not sold on Cato until it's all self-hostable without interacting at all with their API. Not enough privacy guarantees. Yeah, the privacy policy is super vague about what they're collecting. What am I thinking of? Cadaver. That's what I was thinking of. I was like, why does Cato sound so similar? Maybe I should get Boring Proxy set up on the Pi. I need to get the Pi running again regardless. I have so much sitting on this thing that I haven't plugged it in. in a while. But this has a lot of different things running on it that I need to get going again. Get the ESP32 hooked up to it also. Yeah, this thing's connected for home lab monitoring. I should get this thing going again. And the light bulb. Although, am I running? No, I'm running Docker off the Pi for the home automation. Yeah, damn, I gotta get this thing back up. Get my personal website going again. Host error. Honestly, if I plug this in right now, it should come up. Alright, Raspberry Pi is running now. Let's see how fast it takes for the site to boot up. Although if I did make any Wi-Fi changes, I'm gonna have to Oh, no way. Okay. Easy enough. Oh, look at that. And the website's back up. Cool. CCL status. Where's our Discord bots? I made some services for Discord. It is running. Wow. Update. This is gonna take so long. I haven't plugged this thing in months. Let's sudo apt upgrade. Yeah, this is the personal page. That's all it was. Just a CTF for my buddy. Actually, though, this should also... There's some other sites as well that I need to... I'll probably take this site down for now. have to go back there and set all this back up. Oh, because I'm also searching off my VM. This is good. I'll be able to get home lab stuff going again now. Good vibes, brother. This is a distraction. Someone you know wrote a home lab book. Is this Tiberius? I have all the home lab stuff set up. I just need to. It was kick ass when it was running. I had a whole bunch of stuff automated and running. I had the light over here actually flicker and change colors to trigger alerts based on telegraph metrics. It's another Mr. T. Tiberius. Oh, he's got the same layout as InfoSec streams. How'd he get that? Did he make? Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah, he jacked my flare. Sparks me over by GoPro. All the GoLink code and sec info, stream status in this repo. Streamers that haven't had activity in the last month are moved to the inactive streamers page. Oh, this is where they go to die. Wow. Ipsac? Seriously? He posts all the time. Oh, he hasn't streamed though. Zero bandwidth? That's a great name. Oh, his latest video is him playing video games, not cybersecurity. Not staying focused, brother. Let's see if I can actually pull up the home lab monitoring. There's no API for YouTube. That was slick. Wow. Where are my dashboards? I think this is for the home network. Yeah, cool. Alright, so this is for which host? This is my PC. Let's change the disk to all of them. And then WLP4SL. There it goes. Yeah, so this I have storage use. Once this gets to yellow, this light, I don't want to show it too much because I have my work computer pulled up right now. But this light that you guys have seen, you know what I'm talking about, if you've been here for a bit, is connected to this via home automations. And we also got the Pi on here. Last 24 hours to last 5 minutes. That's the Docker interface. We want to do WLAN. Yeah, you can see this thing is chugging data right now too for the update. It's going crazy. That's just gonna fly. These are. Disk IO doesn't want to show up for Pi right now. Let's go to root also. And then if we run ETH, disk IO is still not. There it goes. Disk read write, nothing. Yeah. So pretty. Lots of data. Lots of metrics. PC's been running for 22 hours. And especially from streaming. So pretty. I need to get like a standalone monitor and mount this into a wall. Pi, since there's limited lifetime on the SD card write cycles. Really? I have Raspberry Pi for the last 9 months, and every day my Python PHP scripts write to my SQL database many times per day. I have an Nginx server on it. Is there a limitation, or is SD card strong enough to work without problem for a few years? Pi mid-write, which can corrupt OS. I would write to a USB disk and make your SD card read-only. If it's continuously on, the 99% chance. Yeah, I unplug and plug my thing in like mad. And then, what is the other thing that I wanted to show? There it is, Home Assistant. Oh, good Lord. I gotta refigure out this, I think that webhook. Yeah, this is it. It's at 16. 15. That's pretty good CPU usage for running a VM, streaming OBS. That's pretty good. We'll take that. But we want to actually test for that alert. Oh, you're right. That's not going to work, actually. We need to remove that device. You thought. I guess it doesn't really matter. Invalid or unsupported sync config. Please sure there's at least one Wi-Fi connected sync device. Okay, I'm gonna need to look more into that then. My lamp became unavailable. Rah. We need to delete it because I've had to restart that lamp. Nope. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to rehook that up. "16 minutes ago, this started again. So that webhook is firing into complete and utter darkness. Nice. Love Home Assistant. Got cameras and a few light switches, and I swapped out with Z-Wave on it. Super useful. Yeah, I when I had bought this light, my original concern reading online was there's no way to automate the light or connect it. So then I had to get Home Assistant and learn Docker, which was actually a lot easier than I thought. Just setting everything up. What are the other sudo apt auto clean? What is my storage looking like? Okay. Influx. That's what we're gonna have to monitor. Oh, that's what we need. Log rotate. Stash out. Nano influx. Maybe we need to move this to actually log rotate. What's cat influx db? No, that's the same. Okay, so if we do log rotate, force influx db sudo. Now if we do df-h, that's the same one. Okay. That's fine. I got a lot of Python scripts running on here. The Nmap Discord bot, InfluxDB, Grafana. Let's stop the web page for now. Okay. Everything else is fine though. Oh no. Okay, indeed need to run that. Alright. Home Lab's back online. Nmap bot should be back, that means. Let's do systemctl status news, cyber news bot. Cyber news bot should also be running, that means. Let's try it. Cyber news. Let's go. All right, the bot's back. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's kill that then. This is muted, right? Cool. Awesome. Yeah, the cyber news stuff is really cool because it's pretty much just a web scraper that grabs news articles from cybersecurity sites and then just posts them in the Discord. So if you want to stay on top of it, cyber news is a place to be. Homebrewed web scraper. And then we also have the Nmap bot. So if we do backslash, what were the commands for this again? It's online now. How did we start it? Oh, that's what it was. There it goes. This is cool. So this is anybody interested in learning Nmap. So it says, do you want to include service and version scan? You can say yes. Do you want to include OS enumeration? You can say yes. Do you want to include verbosity? We'll say yes. Extra verbosity for 2. For all ports, input all. Input ports 1 by 1. Type done when finished. We'll just do all. Please input the IP address 123.456.789.123. Not a valid input. 123, 123, 123, 123. Select which scan you would like to use. Firewall evading scan. And then it just pumps out the command. So it kind of takes the guesswork out of using Nmap when you first get it. Nmap is installed on Raspberry Pi by default. That's interesting. I gotta get fast node also. What is this? Whoa. So I should use this instead. That's a great link. Alright, well, I gotta go for now. Like I said, this is gonna be a very busy month. But tomorrow is the first CureSec group collab bug bounty, whatever you want to call it. Does your bot have any command injection bugs? Sure would suck to find out. That's a good question. I sanitized all the input. But you can find out, I guess. I'm pretty sure the code is clean. People have already been in here trying to mess with it. You can see, and they didn't get anything. But yeah, I'm gonna go tomorrow, 10 a.m. EST. Challenge accepted. Yeah, I guess personal bug bounty. Go for it. See what you can crack out of it. That'd be pretty interesting. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. For any of you guys that want to participate in the collab bug bounty, We'll get in the Discord chat around 10 a.m. Eastern time. Anyone else is welcome to join and kick it on stream. But with that being said, peace. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. See